Hi, this is Mike with Natural Awakenings Magazine, the first in our um, coronavirus interviews. And this morning we have my good friend Doyle Ward with Blissful Quest. So, Doyle, how's it going this morning?
Hi, Mike. It is going.
Ah,
It's a little quiet in my neighborhood as it needs to be right now, but I am staying busy and productive.
super. Well, tell our viewers a little bit about Blissful Quest, about what you do for people, what benefits people could receive from you.
Yeah, so I work primarily as a life coach. And so what I do is I help people make big changes or small changes in their life, depending on what they're looking to accomplish. So I've been doing this full time for about 10 years now. And teaching people really skills on how to manage either difficult things in life or transitions, changing jobs, careers, that
Mhm.
kind of thing.
Well, I guess this has been a mostly one-on-one, in-person sort of thing. So, how have you been able to adapt to the changes the last week or so?
Yeah, big changes. Well, I have an office, a physical location that I would normally go to and see folks locally. And then I see some people like this using technology to connect with them. But a large portion of my business has been seeing people in person. So using software like what we're on now, I've been able to convert most of my folks over for the time being to either talking on the phone or doing something video like this to do our sessions. So it seems to have worked out okay for now. We're learning new things and adapting and finding ways to connect.
Super. So, I think we're all doing that sort of thing the best we can. So, you are still open for business, still receiving clients.
I am, yep, working from home, not leaving.
Right. Well, kind of in closing, do you have some tips, some suggestions on living in the times that we're living in now for our viewers?
Yeah, I'm just going to share like three things that are sort of keeping me on track and sort of keeping me, you know, kind of focused during this time because, everything is uncertain and it's very easy to slip into fear. And also without, a normal, I don't know, world working, it can be easy to kind of lose my way a bit here. So I'm going to share three things that are sort of keeping me sane and on track during this uncertain time. The first thing that I'm doing is maintaining a routine, like sticking to a schedule, even if I don't have something sort of scheduled like I would when I would go into the office. I'm still maintaining a routine. So I'm getting up in the morning, setting an alarm, getting dressed, doing those normal things to try to have some sense of normalcy while we're staying at home, and then work, keeping my appointments with folks if I have any. Things are changing, so there are times where I don't. So I'm still working on things for work. I'm thinking about the future. So once this is all done, where do I want to be? Are there changes I need to make? Updating handouts, that kind of thing. And then sleep is important for that. Going to sleep at a normal time, or trying to anyway, is very important. And movement. So I have a schedule. So walking the dog, going outside, even if it's just around the house for right now, being outdoors is important. The second thing I'm doing is I'm reaching out. So just because I'm at home doesn't mean I can't be connected to people. So I've made a list of family and friends and folks, clients that I work with, and I'm reaching out every day. I'm calling people and talking with them and just to see how they're doing and feeling like I'm having some kind of connection to people I care about. We're all sort of isolated right now. But again, it doesn't mean that we don't care about each other and we can't reach out. So that's what I'm doing every single day. I'm calling several people and just saying, how are you? What's going on? Is there anything you need? Is there any way I can be helpful? So anyway, reaching out is the second thing. The third thing I'm doing is affirmations. Part of my life and my work is trying to maintain a positive outlook, even when things are incredibly difficult, and they definitely are. So I'm turning to the tools that I preach about and use in my work, and I'm using them for real right now in my life. An affirmation, it's a way we can control something. We can't control the world out there right now. We can't control maybe some things in our own home if we have family that we're not used to being around all the time. But we can control our thoughts and what we focus on, or at least try to. And that gives us some sense of control, or it does for me. Um, the only thing we're guaranteed in life is right now. And we're seeing that in the world, like right now, what's important today in this moment. And affirmations are a way to keep us present and also, at least keep me anyway, present and looking toward the future. So I'm going to share 3 affirmations that I'm using right now over and over and over to get me through this. The first one is I am safe. Simple, 3 words. I am safe. I am safe. Because the world seems really scary right now, or it can be. But I am safe. It helps me stay on track. It reminds me of what I'm focused on and where I'm going. I am safe. So I'm using that one. The next one I'm using is I am healthy and my immune system is strong. I'm healthy and my immune system is strong. So I'm reminding myself to take precautions, to take care of myself, to have movement. And, it can hurt to say your immune system is strong and reinforce that thought for us. And the last one I'm using is I have a bright future and my finances are secure. So I have a bright future and my finances are secure, because I know I'm not the only person that is a little, can get a little worried about the future and, looking at finances and trying to sort out how to get through all of this. So for me, using an affirmation focused on a bright future, because there is a future after this. There is a time after all of this. And so, yes, it's easy to get wrapped up in what's going on today, but it's important to think about the future. There is a future after this, and I want to be there and I want to be ready for it. So I have a bright future and my finances are secure.
Super. That is kind of brightened up my day already. I can see that I need to work on this making a work at home schedule, because there's so much to do publishing a magazine, and with all of the new challenges that have popped up, I just sort of do the next thing and work from when I can to when I can't work anymore. And I think I need to schedule it a little more, and schedule in some time to get up from the laptop and go outside, because we're not in the city anymore. We're out on 5 acres in the middle of nowhere. So I can do that. That is one thing I can do. Well, thank you so much, Doyle. And you be safe and stay in touch. And
Absolutely.
folks, we'll see you next time.
Thank you.